everyone, this is Rizika Batbat from BS Ed 2 Block 1, discussing the part and function of the cell. So what is the cell? A cell is defined as the smallest basic unit of life that is responsible for all of life processes. Cells are the structural, functional, and biological unit of life of all living beings. A cell can replicate itself independently, hence, they are known as the building blocks of life. There are two types of cell. The first is the eukaryotic cell, and this is the image of eukaryotic cell. A eukaryotic cell contains membrane-bound organelles such as nucleus, mitochondria, and an endoplasmic reticulum. Organisms based on the eukaryotic cell include protozoa, fungi, plants, and animals. Eukaryotic cells are larger and more complex than prokaryotic cells found in domain archaea and bacteria. So, here's the part and function of eukaryotic cell. The first is the nucleus. Nucleus controls small cell processes, contains the hereditary information of the cell DNA in the form of chromatin, surrounded by a nuclear membrane. It provides support. It controls movement of substance through the nuclear pores. Here's the image of nucleus. The next is the endoplasmic reticulum. There are rough and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So first is rough endoplasmic reticulum. The rough ER, studied with millions of membrane-bound ribosomes, is involved with the reproduction, folding, quality control, and dispatch of some proteins. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum, smooth ER, is largely associated with lipid or fat manufacture, metabolism, steroid production of hormone, and hormone production. It also has a detoxification. Golgi Apparatus. The Golgi Apparatus is central intracellular membrane-bound organelle with key function in trafficking, processing, and sorting of newly synthesized membrane and secretory proteins and lipids. To best perform this function, Golgi membranes form a unique stack structure. This is the image of Golgi apparatus. The plasma membrane or the cell membrane. The plasma membrane or the cell membrane provides protection for cell. It also provides a fixed environment inside the cell, and that membrane has several different functions. One is to support nutrients into the cell and also to transport toxic substances out of the cells. Microtubules. Microtubules are involved in mitosis, cell motility, intracellular transport, maintenance of cell shape, and keep organelles in place. Next is the centrosome. The centrosome is an organelle that is the main place where cell microtubules are organized. Organizing changes to the shape of the cell membrane that allow the membrane to pinch in two during cell division. Next is ribosome. Serve as the site of biological protein synthesis. They link together specific amino acid to form polypeptides and export these to the cytoplasm. This is the ribosome. Lysosome are organelles that contain digestive enzymes. They digest excess or worm out organelles, food particles, and engulf viruses or bacteria. They are like the stomach of the cell, which are involved in this digestion and waste removal. Cytoplasm is a thick solution that fills each cell and is enclosed by the cell membrane, mainly composed of water, salt, and proteins. A framework of protein scaffolds called the cytoskeleton provides the cytoplasm and the cell with their structure, transport dissolved nutrients around the cell, and move waste material out of the cell. Mitochondria, referred to as the powerhouses of the cell, they help turn the energy we take from food into energy that the cell can use. Calcium and also a calcium storing. The next is the cilia. Cilia are eyelashes-like structures, microtubule-based organelles that project from the surface of the cell and serve motor and sensory functions. Flagellum is whip-like structure that acts primarily as an organelle of locomotion in the cell of many living organisms. The next is the microfilaments. They have roles in cell movement, muscles, construction, and cell division. To make a cell move, one end of the acting filament stretches out while the other end pulls itself in tighter. Next is the other types of cell, the prokaryotic cell. Prokaryotic cell are single-celled microorganisms known to be the earliest on Earth. Prokaryotes include bacteria and archaea. A prokaryotic cell consists of a single membrane, and therefore all the reactions occur within the cytoplasm. They can be free living or parasites. A prokaryotic cell lacks certain organelles like mitochondria and endoplasmic reticulum and Golgi bodies. The parts of prokaryotic cell is plasma membrane, cell wall, capsule, plasmid, pili, nucleus, ribosome, flagellum, cytoplasm. Capsule. It is an outer protective covering found in the bacterial cells. In addition to the cell wall, it helps in moisture retention, protect the cell when engulfed, and help in the attachment of cell to nutrients and surfaces. Cell wall. It is the outermost layer of the cell, which gives shape to the cell. Cytoplasm. The cytoplasm is mainly composed of enzyme salts, cell organelles, and is a gel-like component. Cell membrane. This layer surrounds the cytoplasm and regulates the entry and exit of substances in the cells. Pili. These are hair-like outgrowths that attach to the surface of the other bacterial cells. Flagella. These are long structures in the form of a whip that help in the locomotion of a cell. Ribosomes. These are involved in protein synthesis. Plasmids are non-chromosomal DNA structures. These are not involved in reproduction. Nucleus region. It is the region in the cytoplasm where the genetic material is present. And that's it for this video.